Hello. What's poppin'? How we doing? I changed up our attire for tonight because I would get sweaty and uncomfortable in my other fit. I'm also wearing sunglasses because why not? I'm in a pretty good mood. Anyway, let's play this stupid fucking game. Yo, nah, this game is lit. But this section, I'm not a fan. Thus far, a lot of the characters... what am I even doing right now? Alright, fuck it, we're saving. Oh, that's right, it's trial time. We're getting right into it. See, y'all are eating. Y'all are eating right now because we only got 3 viewers. 3 viewers, make it that. Make it 3 viewers, and it's fine. That's all we need. Everyone else, missing out, because we're getting right into the trial, baby. It's getting juicy. It's juice time, baby. Let's hit that record button. You already know what we do for that B-roll. The attorney has arrived. Yes, sir. It's the 3 of us, bro. Sedaine, Skarmory, and I. That's all we need. That's all we need, baby. That's all we need, baby. Let's get into it. I'm feeling good, though. My voice returned. I was singing in the shower. I was doing good, and I'm feeling pretty 100 right now. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Shut up. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. Look at this fucking stoic motherfucker in her shoulder pads. I'm looking at you, Lana Del Rey. I don't like this chapter. Dude, I'm not a big fan of it thus far. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. That's some prosecutor shit. Biased. Gasps. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspecting of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her. And that is... you remind me a lot of Mia. Almost as if you're a shameless rewrite and the writers got lazy and decided to tack you on for a bonus chapter because she died. Interesting. You're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. Let's get it, dude. We've been around the block. I beat the whole first game. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. Let's get it. All by myself. And Emma. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. Also, are prosecutors in the Phoenix Wright world allowed to wear whatever they want? I think anyone can wear whatever they want. Unless, no, it appears what they have to wear is, like, colonial American attire. Because you have the fucking, whatever the hell, Edgeworth wears. That, like, poofy thing right there. She's wearing these, like, British soldier pads type of thing. Crazy. Truth kind of overrated. Just lie to your loved ones. It's more fun and dynamic. Dude, I just want an interesting plot. Fuck reality. Am I right? The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. My rival. We're gonna keep showing you this one scene as if it didn't just happen in the last chapter. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in courtroom since his trial. We're a bit rusty on our lawyerly ways. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of proceedings today, Mr. Wright. Gasp, but silently without any reaction. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Except maybe Emma. She seems to be like the new Fae girl. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. I believe it's called murder. Some people may pardon it. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. And what's worse is she fucked up my car. Do you know how much that cost me? Wow, he's much more forceful in person. Stop fangirling, dog. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. I watched furry porn. Emma, shut up! Shut up! It looks like prosecutors got dressed for witch trials and defense attorneys got to dress like mid-2000s legal drama characters. with big bazongazongas if they have big bazonga. Yeah, they say that in law school in the Phoenix Wright world. They're like, remember, if you have tits, better show them. Anything to get the innocent verdict or guilty verdict, your prosecutor. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. Damn, yo, he really thought he was he wrote that one beforehand. He was like, yo, my left stroke about to go viral, dog. He really thought he was hot shit. He really thought. I hate Edgeworth. No, I actually do fuck with Edgeworth. I'm not a big fan of, like, edgy characters that much. But this game's hammy, and he's, like, endearing. Like, I like the small moments with him, especially when he was saying, there was one moment with Phoenix where he was trying to say thank you, and he said something, like, embarrassing. I forget how it went. It was a couple chapters ago. Well, it wasn't. It was last chapter. But that was a while ago. We have not been very consistent with this. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. What? Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand. The cough-up queen? Spitters are quitters. My mom texts me if I'm streaming. Why is she doing that? Yeah, what's up? She probably asked me to get some ice cream. Some bullshit. Haven't I seen you somewhere? Oh yeah, it was that one lonely night I had in August. I invited you over. Let's not, Mr. Judge. You ordered the caviar lunch, right, darling? Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down. That's how he eats. And for you, I have a fiesta bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession and halt the fiesta and begin her siesta? And then he kills her with his fucking katana. I fucking stuttered, so that was less cool. And you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Leaves no room for rounded noggin. There's nothing there. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. So call an ambulance. And that's how the judge died. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. But it actually tastes like ass. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Shut the fuck up. Name, profession, now. I grow weary. Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it now. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? I'll do anything you want me to do. If my name isn't April May, I mean... Angel Star. Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. Huh? What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. What? She does the fucking... Literally, Maya does this... What? I know for a fact Maya does that, because whenever I see it on screen, I'd say it the exact same, like home improvement type of way. Crazy. Fuck this game, dude. This chapter blows. I don't even care. This could be the best plot ever. I'm just irritated that these are all cookie-cutter characters. I'm glad at least Edgeworth stayed around. They kept Edgeworth. That's all that matters. I would not have been surprised at this point if they brought in, like, oh, I'm Edgeworth's cousin, Darkman. Like, Darkness Dude. That's my full name. Fucking, this game sucks. But I love it, though. No, it doesn't suck. It's a good game. Good game. Miss Star was a detective?
I know who you are. Cough up. Spitters are quitters.
Cough up Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. I think is it Apollo Justice though. That's amazing. They didn't bring Smoothworth for this chapter at least. There's Smoothworth? Dude, he sounds cool. They also didn't axe Gumshoe at least. They kind of did. They did it in a classy way.
Very well. You may continue with your description, Miss Star.
Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yes?
Shut the fuck up. The crime took place by a car in the back of A block, in the car's trunk. Speaking of trunks, something special today, baby. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. This is all cat. This is all a test for Phoenix. All the prosecutors are ganging up on him, trying to take him down. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness, and a very sexy witness, might I add. The bigger the hoop, the bigger the hoe. And an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, I wouldn't say valiant, Your Honor, but it was me. I was the little old witness. Oh, we got some floor plans. I can't wait for someone to be like, yeah, I just ran from A block to B block. And we're like, no, actually, there's a chain fence there, motherfucker. Dude, if I know this game like the fucking back of my hand, dog.
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. And instead of helping, I decided to watch and eat some of my lunch. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. Or call the fucking someone. If someone's murdering you, you don't go, yo, chief, you should probably fire this person. I would think you would go to the authorities. That's just me, though. Maybe I'm in the minority there.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the little old truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? Isn't she? Oh, that's right! I forgot she was the chief. No, you're totally right. That was a blunder on my behalf.
If you can, then give them your worst. Miss Star?
Why, what? Dude, this man's against me! Wait, are they talking about me? No, she is. You're right. She totally is the chief. She's the highest up. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. She's doing a forward aerial. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then, she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. I feel like she's got a dark side. She has, like, moments of insanity.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching. Everyone in the court say aw on 3. 1, 2, 3. Aw.
I don't think boyfriends are that cool, unless they're me. I don't know why I'm thinking this stuff. As you can see, there's no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife. I did a pun. Someone died today, which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? And from Kyoto, I mean San Francisco, California, United States of America, hamburger, hot dog. Yo, someone say USA, bro? Yo, bro, nationalism, bro. Oh! I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Yo, sick reference, bro. Yo, she's like Gumshoe's always referencing movies. For those who don't know, it was Monty Python.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Quest for the Holy Grail. Oh, I'll cross-examine. Just kidding. Phoenix don't love these hoes. Somehow I always... Alright, so let's look through. Let's look through. No prints. I wanna like recap what all these shits are. Parking lot. So that probably not it because we just got this from the testimony. Lana Sky. That last call we made to her sister. Oh, that's right. We can do this fucking shit. Oh yeah, dude. This had me going. This had me going last time. Also, Matt, did you get what Cough Up Queen means now? Does it mean that her lunch sucks? Or is it about sucking dick? Victim's memo found in the car trunk. Oh, yeah, this has like nothing to do with anything. Why was it? Oh, it was a date. Dragonair. Death due to loss of blood. 1 knife wound. Die within an hour and a half. 4 p.m. What does that have to do with anything? Parking stub. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot. Entered a lot at... This was found at the scene of the crime, if I remember correctly. Matt, if you like the spinning blender models, you'll love the rest of the trilogy. Yes, dude! I fucking love the spinning fucking blender models, dude. Blender's so cool. Oh, this is Mr. Edgeworth. Info. Oh, that's less funny. Using Edgeworth toolbox, traces of victim's blood, no prints. Given to Edgeworth, king of prosecutors at PD. Yeah, I don't know what that has to do with anything. Whose is this? Did we establish this? Oh, that's right, we did. All right, so I'm kind of lost. That's like per usual, though. We press on. What do you mean by somehow? How did you know? Harlot. I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Abhorrence. Abstinence. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Like my insides, twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Yeah, get bodied. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Damn. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Absinthe. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than little grimy worms. She's always just fucking fall over drunk. I'm the cough of queen, elevated surfaces. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr.
I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. He's really real and handsome. This boyfriend. He's the detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard. What? You hear in the audience? What do you mean, not that one? Oh, shit.
That boyfriend? You have several. Which means I could still be one of them.
Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, the other boyfriend. I'm a busy lady. Care to join? Fan fiction writers, get your pens ready. Yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. Here's my card, dude. She is thotting.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. And no one here is with the shirts.
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. Damn. That's a big note to self. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. I should probably start paying attention to these things. I'm like, not. Ha! You sensed something. So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder. I see a word I don't immediately recognize. I'm like, am I saying this right? It felt like, how would you say? Oh, yes. I heard a noise. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
I have no idea what that means.
Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese, and this man was a big tomato, and the other boy was a turkey. Why don't we just fucking, what is this, Veggie Tales? We're just gonna name shit in our fridge at this point. I got moldy ham.
A young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the street. A greenhorn.
Then I must be hard.
You must be hard. That's it. That's where the sentence ends. I must be hard.
Come, yellowed and sharp as a tack.
Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. Get bodied. In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. I was horny. I'm kidding. Through the wire fence, I really gotta stop with these fucking jokes, but she's making it too easy. By garish car, you mean Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's, wasn't it? Indeed, it was.
Mr. Edgeworth's, yes, it's probably him.
Party Mario. Oh, are you from, what's his name stream? Frank stream? That's pretty lit. Yeah, I saw him and Toby went live. Homies.
What an odd case this is.
And the other ones are so tame.
And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I counted. 1, 2. I am certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed. Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. That's what they do to us. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? I'll have you know I'm undefeated, dog. My SR in the lawyer meta is outstanding. I'm in top 500 lawyers. That's only after 5 matches. Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. That's a threat. That is literally a threat. In court. Where's the contempt? I'll fry you like a fitter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. And of course, this motherfucking judge, hungry as shit, like, oh, yeah, the food. Yeah, I'll go to Teebs after this. I'll get some Taco Bell. I'll get a Crunch Wrap. Where's the contempt? Where's the contempt? This is fucking... Ain't that about a bitch?
Yes, I'm awfully hungry. Recess so I can pick up a Big Mac. Who wants to split a bundle box with me? That was inspiring.
I believe I heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism. Alright, she's growing on me a little bit. I like her in court. She's sassy. Maya would just be like, Phoenix, what are we gonna do? I like how she's kind of a nerd. I like the little face she makes with her mouth when she's like writing shit down. It's cool. She's moving up the tier list. I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
Damn. Well, that was the best murder ever committed. Let's just put the fucking jacket back in the car. A photograph? You took this? The composition is terrible. Where's the rule of thirds?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took and snap. I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera. Why? I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. I kind of fuck with her. She's wild. My boyfriend...
Which one?
Works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant.
Do they just not have colored photos? Really trying to nail that aesthetic, though. Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Sky. So, what was the defendant doing at the time?
Chaos control.
The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. I've seen much longer. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all. A bit, how should I say, sussy, if you will.
Yes, that's about right.
Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs, as they rip out the hearts of many. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set, only $19.99. Actually, that's pretty fucking expensive. It's probably like $5.99. I don't know why I said. I feel like $19.99 is like the go-to. You can't testify as to our ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been better metaphor.
So the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
Class trial from Phoenix Pass, Edgeworth defended for stealing monies, was actually based for a real class trial from the creator's life, but it didn't have the same happy end. Aww. Then, she thrust the pointy tip of her knife into Detective Goodman's chest. For color photography. Before M&M's Lose Yourself. Yes. Man, I've been so busy. I've missed these streams. And Noni-sama, I've missed you. I missed you. What's poppin'? What's porpin'? What's porpin'? We only got 5 likes. Come on, chat. 5? I mean, I know these streams haven't been doing as good, but I feel like I'm killing it right now. Anyway, tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
The defense has a point.
Damn, when we got the jacket off like he just came home from work. Yeah, I know, it's uncomfortable, so I'm gonna loosen up a little bit. I feel like it's better when I'm just feeling more comfortable. And it's super hot. I got my sleeves rolled up and anything. It's way too hot in this room. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. But you had time to take out your camera. Too late. Yes, the next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Sounds pretty fatal to me. Well, what do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? That's right! Well, let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? Life been hectic, but hanging in there. Hope you've been well. I've been good. My life's been pretty happy too. I'm going on a trip soon and like a lot of fun stuff planned. But I just finished this big animation type project I've been working on. So we're really excited for you guys to see that soon. For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Don't smile like that. Pretty weird, Phoenix. Pretty weird. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. Did we already read? We already read all of this, right? Huh. So this is where we put on our trusty thinking caps. Before Travis Scott's sicko mode, facts. Peeped in the top left. I know, right? I saw that too. I didn't want to say it. Alright, so let's go through all the pressing. See if we find some red text. Do the usual thing. I'm not too averse with our evidence. I feel like I was much more on it back in last case. This is wild. Hopefully that's like a jelly donut she spilled. Maybe. This is like fucking damning as shit. This is like the worst thing we've done so far. Like literally witness through in the towel. Are we just gonna lose? I'm fine if that's the end game. That's like a lot less thinking I need to do. So let's press on. How did you know? Okay, okay. Ergo, head ass. Noted. So I think this statement's pretty useless. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I found my dream job when I became an investigator. All right, so this is just lore. This is just lore. She was fired. We now know a motive. That's all this is. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm being head ass and going through all the text, which is possible. So on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. I think this was just like text about her having multiple boyfriends. See detective? No, no. It's still over applicants. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. To the self. The judge had to think before he replied. He did have to think. Alright, so the security room is in the lot. In A block. These are red texts. Pay attention. Pay attention. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Why does that matter? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. But the picture she took! Wait a second. Okay, so it was behind the fence. Okay, that's checked out. That's checked out. She was in B block. That's good. No lie there that I can spot. And she hasn't mentioned timing yet. Unless there's some shit that I don't even fucking know about. But who even died in this? How can I check that? How do I check the court record? Can I just not check the people? I forgot the guy's name. Is it this dude's card? Is it this one? Oh, this is the guy, right? Yeah, you're dead. You're big dead. You're big dead. Big dead. Matt Highcan. Okay. Like he was told to do. I mean, it's a good testimony. What am I supposed to do? Finally home. The victim, damn. I did. I forget who died. I mean, they're not relevant. You sensed something. So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder. It felt like, how would you say? Alright, this was just like horseradish. I don't even know what she's talking about. Straight up radish. Raditz. Oh, so this is the victim. Miss Bruce Goodman was also a detective. Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. What does any of this mean? Goodman was a good man. He was. He was indeed. Every name's a pun. I must be hard. That's like the line of the century right there. Through the wire fence, I saw. Okay, we're still rolling with this, baby. My garish car, you mean? Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth's. Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Edgeworth's, wasn't it? Indeed, it was. Alright, people are raffling about it. This is an odd case. And the person you saw, you were sure it was the defendant. This guy's got a stupid tie. The victim and a good man. No fucking way, dude. Wait! I saw a right-handed? Wounded on her right hand. When did that happen? When did that happen? I forget when that fucking happened. When did that happen? The wound. Was that after the fact? Because if she stabbed with her right hand, how would she have done that if she was wounded? So no further than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her. In her right hand. Nice touch. Nice touch. It is? I didn't even notice. And this doesn't say what hand. While stabbing the victim? Damn! That sucks. Okay, look at this. Name of deceased. Date and time of death. Okay. Loss of blood from chest wound. Wound was caused by a 4 to 5 inch as stab. Dude, that's crazy. I forgot almost all of this case. Yeah, no, please, if I'm asking when did this happen, it's because I forgot. And that's because I'm playing this in such long chunks. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike. No, so that's the point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized that I was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor. Murder weapon. There's so much info. I know. This is a huge dump. 4. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Mr. Starr's testimony is flawless. Fail me. What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me feel calmer. Don't smile like that. Shut up, Phoenix. Phoenix. I'm gonna press the one statement I just ignored. Yeah, the right hand one. Maybe something's there. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the bitch was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife after all. Yeah, that's about right. Prosecutors are by nature well-versed in the... Yeah, okay, whatever. She's throwing shade. And all this is like random fluff. Where was the thing about this right here. This had red text. And like, it was like a little sushi. This testimony for like centuries. Yeah, this is fucking hard. Not that boyfriend, the security guard. Yeah, her boyfriend. Care to join? No, shut up. Shut up. Okay, the security guard room is in the lot in A block. Now, this could be red because of their locations and they're important. But this is the only thing I have to go off right now. It's up on the second level so you can see everything from there. So then why was she in B block? They gotta pump up the... Yeah, I got you. Incidentally, did you bring your lunch boxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. That's gotta be something. She was in B block. And this checks out. But why would she... I guess you can get to the security room from B block. Is there a map? There is. I mean, we could just fucking present this and go ball like that. Like, just let the game figure it out for us. I can't foresee any of this being, like, helpful to us at the moment. $4 p.m. There was a call afterwards. Doesn't matter. The memo found in the car trunk. No clue what that is yet. What the fuck? The parking. Die within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. How do we know that? Oh, it's okay. It's just estimated time. Right. Wouldn't it be after 5 whatever? Because she... Doesn't it have to be after that time? Because she got the knife from him? On the right of that, the photo looks weird from for being from above. Yeah, I know, this is pretty difficult. Good man. It could be Goodman's ID. This was rather far away. We also just kind of scooped it up. Or the knife. And she didn't give any times of which she arrived, correct? Damn, if only Maya, aka Flash, was here. Pick for a sec. No, I'm looking at it. Oh, slide. Telephone. Is that important? What's important here, Doug? And there's the fence right there. And if it happened in A block, that means it makes sense for it to be in B block. I don't know, maybe we could be barking up the wrong tree here. But I also don't feel like wasting any more time. I could just present this. We can just start clicking buttons. I mean... If she was visiting... No, if she was visiting her boyfriend, why would she be in B block? I'm presenting this. I'm presenting it. Fuck it. It doesn't work. Oh, that's a L. That's an L. That's an L. I tried. I tried. Save state? Oh, we save stating, though. We save till we done. We stay saving. We stay saving. We stay saving. Oh, that happens. I don't know. I got too fixated. I was like bored. I don't see fucking... I don't know. Maybe I'm just an idiot, which is like fair. That could be, but I'm not sure. She didn't give anything about times, correct? I don't think so. And there's only like 2 things we can really object to in this situation. There's only 2 things she really... The rest are just fluff. The rest are just ask wasabi dog. The rest are fluff. Something with the phone is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job. I became an investigator, whatever. What's up, T-Fox? That's fair. Alright. Alright, we're still bullying. We're still bullying. We're still bullying. I still think this is the thing, because they were like, huh, B block. Huh, B block. B block. Not that boyfriend, the security guard. Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, the other. Care to join? Yeah, another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. What did the pic of Lana look like again? If you're an idiot for this, well, so the whole pantry's drooling. Fair, we're not dumb. This game is being whack. No self the judge thing for applying. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with security time. Incidentally, did you bring your lunch boxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. She was in B block. And that checks out. That's like, even the image that we had just seen was, that's pretty one-to-one. That's a pretty wild angle she took there. She definitely tilted that shit. She was like, I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I recognize this entire layout from the thing. Was this your boyfriend? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could go through everything one more time and like really nitpick. You sensed something, so you're saying you had a premonition of the murder. Felt like, how would you say? Oh, this was just a fucking sharp cheese bullshit. Also confirmed now it's canon that the judge is stinky. I like that. I like that fact. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. How she ain't see her? This isn't the hole in the case, though. The game definitely thinks it's reasonable. That's true, too. That's actually... she's clearly visible. Car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth's? Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it? How did the car get totaled again? Indeed it was.
Jeez! What an odd case this is. It's so odd, it might be unsolvable. Oh.
30 feet away, I'm certain it was her. Yo, fuck off, dog! You don't know that!
You don't know that!
I'ma get you out of there! She's wearing gloves, too. Whose jacket's that? Answering your question? Dude, I'm fucked up. In her right hand. In her right hand. Tell me more about this knife what the suspect was carrying. 4 inches long. Edgeworth. Goodman's jacket, I think. Damn! She killed him and stole his drip. This woman's brutal. Lana doesn't have blood on her hands. I mean, she was wearing gloves. But if you're referring to that she didn't have blood on the gloves, then that could be something. Oh, wait, was that something she said?
Wait. Wait.
A trophy? Ooh, that's a mind of a murderer right there. Did she say that there was blood on her hands? Garish car. Ezra's car. Ezra. As selling victim was stabbed was also Ezra's, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, I'm Edgeworth. Yeah, cool. Yes, he's Edgeworth. That's Edgeworth. In case anyone know. What not cases is. The person you saw. You sure it was the 10. I found no further away. I'm certain it was her. Where'd you say the hands? The hands, the hands, the hands. We can get this. We can get out of this fucking segment. Blade. Is your knife. Got a new job. Let's get it, beast mode. What job is it? Let me hear about it, baby. By nature, well versed. Organs. I was easier boiling eggs. Eggs! Eggs! Yeah, she did. Dog, I'm lost. Where's the knife at in the picture? True. No. The defense is a point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was too late. Too late. Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see. Oh, that's dope. That's fire. I wish I had a good paying job. Contradiction in it. Perhaps. We can Google it. Dog, I am tripping! Ah! Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, dog. And see what works. Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing? It does come a point. I don't know if I mentioned, but I got an internship, so I put my 2 weeks at my shitty Realtel job. You had oh, that's glorious. That's such a great feeling. I'm so happy for y'all. Look at Pantry eating. She's not telling us. I feel like it's this shit, because whenever there's like red text. Whenever there's red text. Do we spray and pray? Do we spray and pray? That didn't work. We're doing it, baby! It comes a point in every man's life. So Dane looked down on me and he said, what do we got next? The knife? Life's good. That is a good life. We doing everything? For my money, present the picture when she says she stabbed him because the knife is nowhere in the picture. That's a good point. Yo, Mookie! Everyone. Put Mookie heart in the chat right now. Your boy's exhausted. That's fair, that's fair. And you witnessed this. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife. As I've already said, yes, I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch. Only $6.95.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch. May I?
But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. Tell me, Judge, with a straight fucking face. Every time you look at it, does it make you laugh? This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife, as the inner voice in my head named Matt Mookie Mookington told me to say?
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection. That was the fucking lamest objection yet. That had to be the weakest. Dog, I'm literally about to change my name to Phoenix Wright. Literally. What a shitty webcam. But also. But also. I'm a god. Yet it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright. I saved your ass, dog. You motherfucker. Dude, what the fuck? This man flipped on a dime. Fake friends, dude. Real friend. Shit. I'm having camera difficulties. This man flipping on a dime. He's like, oh yeah, you saved my life. By the way, you're a fucking pussy. Shut up, dude. This guy's... I'm not a fan of this man.
Well, what do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat?
But it's a black and white photograph.
Ah, yes. It's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Also, what's going on, JJBs? Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem. Except you. Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse? You got a better idea? Object to everything. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. Gelling your hair back. I might. All the way back. My hair's not long enough, though. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in the photograph.
Well, are those gloves?
So, is there a game in this series where you're the prosecutor? I think I'd be really fucking good at that one. I think I'd be good at that one, because I pointed that shit out too. Surgical gloves made out of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. What? This is a new look right now. Word by word. Yeah, that was pretty insane. How's it premeditated if she used Edgeworth's knife, though? I mean, she could have known it. They work very close together.
These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Objection! Gloves don't talk! Judge! Aw, the whole crowd's like, aw.
All right.
Premeditated murder. A serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony right now. Do the dialogue box thing. It's really hot when you do it.
The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Guess we press that. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like driving gloves? The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves, the kind you use for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was premeditated crime.
Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Starr.
This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr said... Oh my god, this shit again? So if it was premeditated, I'm gonna present the gloves. Or not the gloves, the, Stop, no. I'm gonna present the knife. If it was premeditated, why would you use that knife? That was actually a good point. I think that was Mookie that said that. Who said that? I want to give proper credit. Hold up, Chad. Hold up. Breaking immersion. No, it wasn't me. Who the fuck said that? Oh, Noni-sama. Noni-sama said that. That's actually a good point. I'm gonna do that. Oh my fuck! fucking fook. Thanks, Noni-sama. Noni-sama! Illy. It was Mooks. I love the name Mooks. Skooks. Alright, present. I'm actually going to save. It was Moida. It's all good. Ain't no problem, baby. Shall we present? Let's go! Yeah. Hey, look at this knife. Pussy. You're guilty. Witness, do you know what this is? Oh, it's a fork. Are you trying to test me? I sell boxed lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. That's a knife, yes. I thought it was a knife. I thought it was a hammer at first, but no, it's a knife. What was in this case? Looked like a murder weapon. A red car? All belonging to prosecutor there? Yes, very interesting, yes. The defendant is the chief prosecutor of the district, correct? No. Mommy, our prosecutor's bad people. Shut the fuck up! The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. See what I did there? Yeah, you know. What's that, rookie? Dog! Look at the stats. Bring up the scoreboard, dog. Bring up the... I'm surprised. Edgeworth is getting any work at this point. Motherfucker's been wrong 4 times, right? Back to back. And was on trial for murder. He was innocent in the end, but still in sus activity. We have done nothing wrong. And we get more disrespect. I am Phoenix. Sure. Phoenix only has 5 trials on the best. Sure, Mopo only has 700 subscribers. But if you look at those dubs, you'll know. You will know. Watch my videos, dog. Phoenix Shnack at your service. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? Wait. The murder weapon! Someone got a socket. Yeah, because my boy's charged right now, baby. Oh. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. I know. I've tried. Oh!
Order!
Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. Right. I believe the next lunch I'll be eating is humble pie. Yo, even this motherfucker's getting with the puns. What? That one was lame. Mine are so much cooler. I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Dude, fuck off. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. At least I thought. Ugh. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else. I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna get some more water because I am parched. It's important I stay thirsty for these streams. I don't want to take these breaks because I'm afraid people will leave. So don't go anywhere. Don't fucking go anywhere. My beautiful people, I'll be right back. I just want to keep myself hydrated and whatnot. You can't say that on YouTube. The chair is fucking brazy. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, what? Yo, he just fucking shut her up.
I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? But very well. My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now? Lana Sky intended to murder. That's a fucking. We just said not to do that shit! I got it beat for beat. That's pretty lit. I see Zidane trying to flex his knowledge. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again and again.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So, if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? She just went fucking brazy, dude. No, I fucks with Emma vibes. Emma vibes. She is a smart ass. That I fuck with her. There's a difference between her and Maya. We just established that.
In any case, the defendants may now cross-examine the witness. The fucking delivery boy. I'll show you a delivery boy.
What's up, JT? How we going, baby? Lana Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. You said that, but you haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie. Hey, Diploma Gang, I got mine a couple days ago, baby.
I believe what you just said was a mere prelude to the story she was about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again.
Rookie. Never interrupt a storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of an oven half-baked. Something's half-baked here, all right. And it's you. Because you've been smoking that kush. Trying to confuse the defense witness. They're not very quick on their feet. Damn! Now, why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim? Her actions speak for themselves. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. You have no proof that Miss Sky called him there. You have no proof that she didn't.
Mr. Edgeworth, thoughts?
There is no record of a call made on the defendant, Miss Lana Sky's phone. She might have written him a letter. Come on. You could have tried public phone first, at least. In any case, the victim came to the prosecutor's office, where he was murdered. Oh, to use McDonald's napkin too? Yeah, basically. It was fucking embarrassing. With these burns. That's facts.
I'm sure she had a reason to be there. Witness? Why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day?
I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. I'm sure. It could have happened. Why is her I'm sure is better? Oh, because there's evidence that supports her more than me. Crazy. What kind of grudge? Well, I wouldn't know that. Of course you don't. That's because she didn't have a grudge. You stupid rookie. I have a lunchbox here. Now, what's inside? How am I supposed to know? See, we agree there's a lunchbox here, but we don't know what's inside. A person's life is like a lunchbox with pretzels. Don't you agree?
I get it! I know this one! That's why my lunch was so salty! This judge isn't very good with metaphors. The suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. Will you tell us your basis for thinking this?
It's simple. Unless you're the judge, then it's probably really hard. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Human machine? That's a contradiction. It's figurative speech, dog.
Please. Can't you find fault with something of substance, Mr. Wright?
Note to self, Mr. Edwards' sigh smells like citrus fruit. Wow, that was a tongue twister right there. I kind of envision Emma talking fast, so I want to replicate that, but it's hard to read in one take and say things fast. You say again and again. How many times did she stab him exactly? We often say chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces. What difference does it make if the deed is done? How come she's getting mad at me?
Let's just say she stabbed him several times and leave it at that.
Leave it at that? This is a murder case, people! That's right, you should speak up if you have an objective, you know. So it was only one stab, we can object that. Stars turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. We met her. Holy shit, I fucked up that line so hard! Challenging her abilities was as a detective really set her off. The short wick burns are out the fastest. It's a scientific fact. I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax, and even a really short wick will burn longer. Obviously, more scientific testing is required. Alright, Bill Nye. Alright. So again and again, that contradicts this thing that says once. Objection! I didn't use chat! I don't even need a chat! Everyone leave! No, I'm kidding. You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise, only $3.99. I'm afraid that moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr. Shut the fuck up, get back in your corner, and stop. Stop it! Edward strangles her. They all leave, and then that one song from Breakfast Club plays. Don't you forget about me. I'm gonna head out.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Excuse me.
It's fucking hilarious! He's right! A good show, Mr. Edgeworth. Round of applause. Can I get a poggers? Pog!
I'm kidding. No! No! Okay. I didn't mean to do that. My thigh pressed the button. My fucking epic thighs. Kirby Kong! Feel attacked. Don't feel attacked, baby. I love you, Kirby Kong. I'm not actually leaving. I know you're not. What a hunk! He's my hero. Really? My hero?
That's good anime.
What about my objection? No, notice. Don't I look hot? Emma!
Well, witness?
You got this crime scene set, right? Here's the blood, the fork is the knife, and the rice is the guy.
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are indeed possible.
So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Her big... No, I'm kidding. I'm so thick I keep alerting the guards. Hell yeah, baby. Love you too, Mopo. Aw, Kirby Kong, you're beautiful. Splattered blood from the victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. Do it now.
Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Her red muffler? It's part of the car, right? That's fucking bullshit. Her red muffler? Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck. So she could be easily hanged at a moment's notice. I said, what the fuck? Why are we talking? This bit's crazy. She's right. Miss Sky was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? But wait, isn't it odd that you mistook that for a splattered blood?
Well, people often mistake my beard for a bib.
Yeah, I could totally see that. A judge with a bib. That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes. To get bodied. Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. It must be her period. Objection! That is not how periods work. However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one knife wound. Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. Mr. Wright, this is our chance! Chance for what? I wonder. Miss Starr's turned out to be a short oh, okay, this is the end. Okay, so we now know what to present. Well, where to present. Fuck off! No!
Dialogue!
Alright, let's get to the last one. She wasn't wearing it. She wasn't wearing it. She wasn't wearing it. GG, baby! Let's get it! Let's get it! Miss Star! Oh my fucking god! This bitch! He said objection! This bitch stupid! Get him, Edgeworth! Show him who's boss, baby! Damn. That is hot. That is hot. This man went off. This witness is clearly not suited for detective work. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Yo, Edgeworth is on our side, dog. Huh? But that... Oh, that can't be! Only professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Get fucking bodied, dude. Someone call up a morgue and get this woman a casket, because she's gonna need it. She's gonna need it after Edgeworth takes her home, dude. Oh, fucking dead. Fucking dead. He's obliterating her. Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. You fucking lunch lady. Get the fuck out my sight. Dog, Edgeworth just went from a B to fucking double S in one go about. This is the biggest body I've ever seen. I will not, honestly, if she says something and he interrupts her, it says objection, and all the text that pops up is bitch, comma, shut the fuck up. I would not be shocked. I would be like, yeah. Tell him off, Edgeworth. Edgeworth did shut the fuck, be gone, thought, dog. He actually bodied her. He actually bodied her so hard.
Harsh words, but good words. I like those words, especially lunch lady. I'm hungry.
At the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. That's facts. No, I'm Team Emma right now. What was my objection? Chopped liver? We do have chopped liver on sale. He's changed after Phoenix saved his life. So I would say that too, Kirby, but he did help us out before. I forget what case, but there was one case where he was fighting on our side for a little bit. I think he did it because she was talking shit on prosecutors. I think that's the real motivation. But it was there. A scarf. No, not that, but something red. Really? Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What? To increase his own reputation in front of the judge because he knows his lunch lady. Yeah, that too. I think it was that, but also he was tired of her talking shit. Because I think that was his motivation last time too. Like it was was it Lada or Old Bag that he like snapped on, where he was like, all right, shut up, like shut the fuck up, you're done.
Very well, witness. Continue testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. We're still letting her talk? Tell us about that.
very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. The most important... I thought that was an inner monologue. I didn't know he was... We could hear those things. Oh, fuck, no. He's saying that. I thought she was saying that. I'm an idiot. The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. It's go time, baby. Remember Phoenix Wright's signature catchphrase? It's go time, baby. Girl. Baby girl. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind the partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. What the? This is completely different. Why are you capping? I think it was D. Vasquez. Oh, it could have been D. I forgot about D. Vasquez. Or Vasquez. No, it's Vasquez. It is Vasquez. Like Sanchez or whatever. No, what other names? QUE, whatever. It is D. Vasquez. It could have been that as well. In this case, he definitely was. He definitely was. Because people were saying that they thought he did it. Because of what happened with last case. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. Our minor girls. Ew, that's gross.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star. That wasn't a good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten.
No thanks.
Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. He might be grass type or fairy type. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will.
I feel like there was like 80 things we could have fucking objected on right there. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. Okay. Partition, baby. So where is this partition on the floor plans? It's that wall right there. I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. That's fucking sus! You were on the other side! That's complete bullshit. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her for more details. Yeah, fucking press her. There's a fence! There's a whole fence! I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So, you witnessed the murder from... here? That would make it about 30 feet away from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you.
I went over it, of course.
Amazing! The cough-up queen. Lunch lady athlete, indeed. Very hot, very fit.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over that fence. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Scientifically speaking, of course. Lucius Ray, hey, that's my boy. That's my freaking homie. That's my dog. Dog. What's poppin', Lucius? How you doing, homie? How you doing? Thank you for the raid. You're beautiful. Shout out to Lucius. Top tier member of the pantry right there. A god. A god. If you will. Yeah, the fence was about 9 feet high, too. So how did Miss Sky not get away? I'm tired from voice acting. I feel that so hard. I do it all the time. Ah, yes, when I was arrested, she mentioned the muffler. Oh, when I arrested her. She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard was her say the word muffler.
Just that one word?
So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else. Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean... By phone, do you mean this? Cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory, oh, it's fading. She might have meant the car muffler, that's what I thought too. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see.
No, the court doesn't see, Miss Starr.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall?
That's right, near the car. There was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently, it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone.
Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing. Witness?
They still use brick phones. Yeah, imagine, Doug. Good witnessing. Whatever happened to good testifying?
You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Word.
Funny muffler.
We press. We press. We press. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
No. I was going to ask the same thing. Thank God. That would have been so embarrassing if I asked that. I'm so glad you did, Mr. Wright.
I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. Notice the plural, you fucking judge. Oh, it's just getting whacked. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. That's not where we found the cell phone, though. And during that time, you...
And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence? Yay!
Then, when I boldly and heroically, dashingly and sexily grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? What is it, Mr. Wright? Alright, Phoenix is up to something that I am not. She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pate of foie gras. Huh? She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum.
Yes. There's an oil drum lying on its side at the side of the scene of the crime.
But it's strange.
What's that?
It's like, what, 26? If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way?
The other... Ah! The parking lot entrance!
That's right! It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent! More mysteries! I wish we could have solved a few before finding more, though. So Miss Guy tried to run. I'm sorry my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright. Not as sorry as I am. But she didn't do it! You have to believe me! At the witness stand testifying for how many hours she's been there. It's like an hour and a half. A fucking filibuster. Alright, so right here, I think this shit was the such stuff. Actually, speaking of bathroom breaks, I'm gonna pee real quick. I'll be back in like a minute. A minute! Don't you leave me, chat! Don't you leave me, I'll be right back. I swear to God, if someone left, I'm gonna be pissed. Someone fucking left the stream. Stream's over. Stream's over! I said you shouldn't leave! Not playing. Oh, the muffler. Funny muffler. I saw it all. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. How the fuck would you see that? If the wall's there. Right, chat? Back me up. I could be, because right now my thinking on this is a little fuzzy. Do we present the photo, because how would she be able to see all this shit happen over the wall? Chatter, chatter, picker, patter. What are we thinking, boys? Go with your gut, King. Alright, we're good. We're good. A wall exists. Oh, I figured. I was just fucking unsure! You bit! No, I'm kidding. Miss Star, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. And not the AOT kind. It's to keep the fucking Titans out. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by a personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You, who together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. There's a motive. Motive for bullshit. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Let's take a look at the floor plans, shall we? You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't have possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. There is a wall there, and what can't you do through walls? See through them. I'm sorry, one more time, I couldn't hear you. See through. One more time. You can't see through. You cannot see through the fucking wall. Case closed. If you need me, I'll be in my limo. Phoenix Wright. Out. Baby. That emergency phone was on the back side of the partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. What? Oh! She's moaning. It's weird. It's kind of hot.
Order. What is the meaning of all this? What's all this then?
It's simple, Your Honor. If you weren't an idiot, you'd probably know. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up... lies. She's coughing up these nuts. Just kidding. It's lies. Real life lawyer saying. That'd be funny as shit. It's like when, what's his name? Fuck, who's Hell's Kitchen? I forgot his name. No, I'll just say Guy Fieri. That's not Guy Fieri. What's the fucking chef's name? I'm blanking. Gordon Ramsay. It's like when Gordon Ramsay's like, what are you? I'm an idiot sandwich. What are you? I love you, no hetero. Thank you. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about... I mean, all of this is true. She lied about what she saw. In other words, she didn't see Miss Sky using the emergency phone.
It does seem hard to imagine how she could have. Very logical. A+.
What's the matter, scared? What's the matter, Star? Cat got your lunchbox? Or is the cat the box that the judge gonna eat for lunch? I'm tough, dog. I'm tough. They're gonna make a billboard of me not one day. Not a statue. I'm not worthy of a statue. But a billboard? Maybe. Route 42. You'll see my face. Mr. Wright, I hate to bother you while you're celebrating your victory, but why would Miss Star lie like that? Huh? Why would she say that my sister had tried to use the phone but failed? It doesn't make any sense. Why lie about something so insignificant? Oh. Dang, she's right. I mean, maybe she really did see her try to use the emergency phone. I see no room for doubt here. Ew, it's got... What the fuck is that? That watermelon looks good, but why is it with rice? Is that a thing? I could be ignorant right now. Watermelon and rice. That sounds so plain. You ordered the patooey on rice, right?
Mr. Wright? And I thought you had something there.
I thought I did! What the fuck? But the wall was there! I guess the order of events. Because that's the only possible thing. Spin our... Oh, that's what you mean by Batui. I'm just gonna go with order of events, because I think where she saw it, that's been... Because if it was where she saw it, we have photo evidence that shows that it was behind the fence. Miss Guy used that emergency phone before the murder.
I see. I hadn't thought of that.
That took the wind out of her sails. Fuck! I got it wrong again, dude. That's... Why the fuck? How is it? But she was behind the fence! Unless they're all fucking wrong. I never got that right. I got a save state. I had a save state. Miss Guy tried to use his emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it.
Pointless to lie. I see.
But, say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, you just admitted you're lying. At least let me tell it. Damn. Damn. Damn.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard up until now points in one direction. The place where Miss Star witnessed the crime was here. I actually have no clue. Well, we now know it's not in fucking B-Lot. Yeah, I have no clue. Where would it be? I honestly missed that whole point with the phone. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Matt, think about this. I would, but I don't know what the point of the phone was. I was kind of... I do this thing sometimes where I read and I voice act. I don't, like, think about what's being said. Well, he's saying she could see her on the phone. So I guess the security room, right? Because they were fucking up there. Days was fucking. Days was fucking. I'ma click it. Where she could have been.
The security room?
Indeed. The security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places she could have seen the phone.
She was fucking. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in Block A. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony, you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room. Yes? Well, Miss Star? How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today, a man has got the better of Angel Star. Yeah, we bodied her, yeah. Job well done. Pay it in, boys.
Order, witness. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do whatever I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? She talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make any sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. This photograph... Oh, fuck. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. The truth still stands. A Mario Striker's charge. And after seeing P. Piranha's personality, I realized that in a new game for Strikers, his theme would pretty much be rap god. What? Striker Sarge is lit, and PD is my favorite Mario character. But what? It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. I'm still fixated on the picture, Sean.
So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Huh? Me?
Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B Block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What could change? It could be distance. But why? I guess, like... if she's far away... We're cheating. Everyone gave a different angle. Save here. I did, baby. I did. I think it's distance. Because what would the other two do? Because she thought she saw blood. But lighting, it's the same either way. I'm gonna go with distance. I saved. I'm gonna go with distance. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. Fuck off. My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. Okay, so... it's angle. You didn't see anything. Ha! First try! Why, the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change.
The angle? What do you mean?
Well... the security guard station is on the second floor, and, she would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime.
And this is important. Why?
Dog! It's the fucking lighting. It's the fucking looting. It's the I'm loading anyway, dude. Fuck it. I want the timeline to be correct. Why does this matter? What's the lighting doing anything? It's a difference in lighting.
Lighting? What does that mean?
Well, it means, see, the security guard station is on the second level. So, she would have seen the crime in better lighting conditions.
And this is important. Why?
I was right the fucking first time! Dog, I fucking jumped the gun! I jumped the mother trucking gun. That's absurd. That's absurd. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. As I said it the first time, until Alucard stopped me. Alaroth. He's Sephiroth and Alucard combined. My condolences, Mr. Wright. That's crazy. We've been had. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? That's crazy. That's layers right there.
Well, witness.
You. Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. Inedible! Wow, inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend. Ah, boy. That's everyone laugh.
No, I'm kidding. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. Where is she getting this food? Yeah, I know, right? And before I knew what I was doing...
We are okay.
Someone subbed? And it worked? We're okay. Dominic Johnson, thank you so much. We haven't had a new subscriber in like fucking forever, dude. Thank you. Illy. I'm eating ice cubes right now. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. It's no longer on the layout. That was there forever, dude. YouTube's whack. We are okay. I'm so glad we didn't listen. I haven't heard that in so long. It's because no one subscribes because these streams are doing terribly. Hey, that's fine. I'm having fun. Hit the like button. That's why I had to go through the visitors parking in the B block.
That's quite a detour.
It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime.
5 minutes?
5 minutes, 5 minutes. That's like 300 seconds.
This changes things considerably.
But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. Excuse me.
We are okay.
What is happening? Are those from a while ago? Thanks for the sub, Beast Mode. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork.
You have a point. And the spork is a wonderful invention.
That's facts, bro. How you eat mac and cheese? Would you like another caviar lunch?
Absolutely.
Oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do I have any evidence to stop this? Probably. To hear the thing. Aw, so cute. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest? Think about it. You could make a pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente. Yeah. I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone.
You're right, Judge. You're guilty. I saw it all. It was the judge that did it. And that's how we got the new judge. Or maybe it's just you? It should be fine. Chat, let me know if we're having that problem. Hopefully it's not a problem. That's a big problem. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Ooh, hello. Flash. Word, word. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable.
Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go?
Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness' account on her professional history. We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright. That was too close.
I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off on me.
Yes.
I prefer not to take the defense's team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence.
What was that?
This is another one of her trick lunchboxes.
I apologize, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr.
Ah. Is that calamari? I think it's... No, calamari is delicious. It's probably some weird shit. Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
Woohoo! A triple-decker! Hot dog! Out of deference to that witness's determination, I'll allow the one more testimony.
You're a fat piece of shit, Judge.
Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
Nom 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 nom. I love ice. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time?
You monster! It's working!
Decisive evidence. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. The shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Sure hope this doesn't become a common thing.
What? There was blood found on that shoe?
Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. That's actually in their tagline. Witness, what's the meaning of all this? Why is it the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed.
This is fucking horseshit!
Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. Dog. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. You broke one of those! Rule 1. No evidence shall be thrown without the approval of the police department.
Don't!
You fucking did this shit during the Silver Samurai! I'm done. I'm done, dog. Hypocrite. In other words, the shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of... What was it? Oh, today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. You could at least study some evidence law. Really? Less concerned with winning.
The prosecution complaints notwithstanding,
It appears... I think I hear someone knocking. I thought I could have I could have sworn I heard Barry tapping on my door. Whatever. It wasn't Barry though. Barry's not here. I'm sorry. There we go. I'm trying to straighten out myself in the camera. Look nice.
It appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged.
Yay, we got another show. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Through auto laws and just mugged up the day before he tested law school. Fucking facts, dude. I miss Barry. Yeah, Barry hasn't been around a little bit. Zoinks, a ghost. They're not here. I'm leaving. What was the second one? So you brought it up to the forensics department. If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. A little coup because she used to be a detective.
The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it.
Well, the man was stabbed after all. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman. As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe. Maybe I should investigate this evidence a little more closely. Ooh, that gave us a hint. Look, guys, pressing the right actually helped us. Why is one on the bottom? Ah, there's blood here too. On the sole of the shoe? It's gotta be the victim's. He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood. All this blood, it's horrible. This blood might be an important clue. It's a nice shoe. This blood, it's my sister's, right? It appears so. There's a joke I keep wanting to make, but I feel like it's going to end up something true somehow. Ah, make it anyway, it's fine. Lana's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail. She must have cut herself in the time of the crime. Poor sis. So it being on the floor, well, what does that entail? Yeah, the bonus case. This isn't canon? This isn't fucking canon. Why am I wasting my time? I'm gonna press this one again. I think something important was said here. You can't say for sure that blood belongs to the defendant with a blood test. Blood test, huh? Well, speak up. Well, oh, this is new stuff. Blood comes in 4 types. No, they're plus and negative, you idiot. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood.
That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types of blood with all the blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear. That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Lana Skye.
So the suspect's blood was found on this victim's shoe.
That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that. The picture? Oh, the characters are, but not on the same timeline. Dude, I'm gonna throw up. I think it was this statement where she said something. Megan, Emma confirmed. I'm down for that. We don't have an Emma self-insert yet in our squad. In case for sure, it's blood test. Oh, fuck. We just did this one. We just fucking did this one. I don't know. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
No.
Was this the one we pressed? Oh, this is new. You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some, like your client, she's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe? A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? There's a problem. I'm not imagining things. I'd say there is one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. That gleam in your eyes, you're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now, but you couldn't take the heat, could you?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence.
It's on the back of the shoe, Your Honor. I wonder if you noticed, there's blood on the bottom of this shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie, or it will be your blood on the bottom of my shoe.
Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe.
Makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about the blood on the bottom of the shoe? I don't know. What could be contradictory about the shoe? The banger in this game soundtrack facts. I think it's the... I think it's the crime photo, right? Well, ladies and gents, we're gonna do what we do best and save. Oh, we can't save. That's a problem. I think it's the picture. Because that's his jacket. And it shows that why would it be on his shoe? Right? Unless you guys think I'm stupid for saying that. A loss of blood. That could imply that it trailed. Well, she's wearing different shoes in the pic of her. The shoe colors aren't the same. No, it's not her shoe. It's the victim's. It's the victim's shoe. But I think it's the photo. I think it's the photo because it shows where he was stabbed and the blood didn't trail down that long. Bottom of his shoe. Wait, no, because that just contradicts two things that actually happened. Sounds good to me, homie. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? Matt Poe, I'm gonna dip out for the night, but good night and good luck with this wild-ass attorney logic. Night, pants, people. Love you, Mookie. Take care. Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime?
Uh-huh. Hey! This guy's making a good point.
As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. Fuck off. And then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? I don't see them. Do you fucking see them, Edgeworth? He gets away from the stand. Where are they, Edgeworth? Come on, tell me. Tell me, bro. Tell me. Huh? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Check the scene. Check the scene. Yes, you did that.
Order. Well, witness?
Bloody Yeezys. Those shoes are... Those fucking white loafers are tough. What? Huh? Well... Great going, Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh! That's true. There is yet to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Think, Mr. Wright, think. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. What? He didn't say hold it, just said hold it. I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I give it credit for.
We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slit. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. But what are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr.
I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do.
No kidding.
Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty?
Oh, that, I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Witness, well, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Water?
What does that mean?
Still don't get it, Mr. Wright. Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason?
Aha! You don't mean...
Yes. The suspect knocked over the oil drum. Excuse me. The lunchbox that I ate kind of hit me. For one reason, and one reason alone. Please tell me when Edgeworth was quoting that he said "rar," and I quote, "rar" without the XD, to erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her.
What? That's a good point. That is a fucking good point.
That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why? That's a prosecutor's specialty. Erasing evidence, yes.
That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt.
Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe.
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please. But what? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime, and she tried to conceal it. But...
Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor?
Very well.
But Angel Star's on the prosecution side. She could have been lying on the water. Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? What did you just say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution side? Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence.
But wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else.
The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of court.
So it is confirmed they can hear the girl on Phoenix's side. Yes, it is confirmed. It's not like a Stewie Griffin situation. Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen. Look at this. Doug, what the fuck is all of this bullshit?
A photograph? This one doesn't make me laugh.
I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
I see no room for error in this evidence.
Mr. Wright, wait. Look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And
It seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. I'm sorry, Mia. Right? Wet or not? Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Trust your instincts, not till the bitter end. This happens every case, dude. I'm getting tired of it. This is the last piece of evidence.
Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Your Honor, wait.
What is with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, it can't. Then it'll be too late. Look at this photograph. The last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we get each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, Wright, are you saying that there's a problem with the latest piece of evidence? Yeah! I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I gotta go ahead with this.
I suppose since we've come to this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem with this photograph.
How was this photograph even fucking taken? Oh, she took it. She took it. Alright, chat. What's the problem? What's this in the exhaust? Is that it? I'm clicking it. That looks sussy. The problem is in this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler.
Wait just a moment. Mr. Edgeworth?
Your Honor.
You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or a scarf of any kind in this photograph.
A muffler is also a part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as a part of the exhaust system, a pipe.
I see, and I see. What's that suspicious-looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler?
So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is so important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What?
Let's see what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case.
I think it's the phone, right? Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. Yo, I'm on it right now, baby. I'm gonna do Phoenix imitating Miss Starr. Yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. That's what you sound like. You suck. You suck. But anyway, that's what you said. Muffler? Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Oh!
And she died. Well, that's another dead woman in this court.
I am Miss Piggy. Hello, Phoenix. All right, well, now she's got a voice. Hello, Kermity. The evidence is right under our noses.
Well, it seems we'll have to suspend proceedings.
She said sus. She said it. She said... No, I'm kidding.
Sus? Suspend? What are you talking about? I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered, here we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once, and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence.
Agreed. I suppose so.
Whew, that was close. But we made it. At least for now.
This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all.
He's still hungry? I am pretty hungry too. To be cunt. Yeah. Boo 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 boo. Shooby dooby doo. Scooby dooby doo. Beep a doopy. Yeah, fucking last 2 hours and 10 minutes, dog. This drink got me tripping saying a lot. Cause it's Louis Vuitton dine night, and she'll do anything for Klondike, and he'll do anything for the limelight. I'll do anything for food. I'm pretty hungry. I'm gonna play some music. I'll be right back with some snacks. I'm gonna piss. Recess! But y'all better not leave! I'm gonna play this banger. This is a good song. This is a good song I discovered. It's fucking amazing. Y'all listen to it. I'll be right back. Okay? Listen to this banger while I'm gone. Be entertained, kids. I'll be right back.
One.
Dude, banger. Banger. Everyone go check out Duff. He is Duff the king, baby. He is definitely the king. Dude, we're gaming, eating chips right now in a tie. This is good life. This is a good life I live. Mr. Wright? What's up, baby? Talk to me. Yo, she called his ass out. Let him know. Dude. I'm gonna say it, dog. I'm gonna say it, dog. I fuck with Emma. I fuck with Emma. I was giving her shit, but I think she's because he about to be #1 soon. Hey, I was like, yo, back on top soon. Let him know. Let him know, Sean. Let him know. We back on top soon, baby. I like that. I like that meme because it implies I was on top at one point when I'm not. So funny. Back on top soon's the funniest fucking meme, dude. Oh, I'm such a douchebag. Dude, Tostitos are fucking banging. What a good snack. Pretty much. So today we're swimming in quicksand. Yeah, fucking for real, dude. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel this. I'm starting to want to feel tiny, insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner. Howdy, pilgrims. They say you show a red cloth to a bull, he'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Officer Marshall. I'm eating these chips. Thought I'd come take a look around to see how this trial's going. Looks like I'm a tad bit late there. I got the home range locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory, I'll tell you what. That hard to slip out, huh? What's going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Knowing you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. You see what I did there? I heard that shit. I just don't like her that much, sorry, Zidane. I got pretzels. I got Tostitos, bro. Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't really have to do anything with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm fucking drunk. So I don't know you guys. This is a muffler. Someone called my dad. Falls over. Should we drive this guy home? You don't say. Now don't that just beat all. I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. What? It's how I knew. At the awards ceremony that afternoon. Edgeworth seen it too, I reckon. What does that mean? Reckon? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. So, Miss Star wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that go bull where it will. Time will tell. I have a bad feeling about this. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? Piss! If it's steak sauce, I'm gonna go up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee, baby. Yo, last time I thought my voice for him was terrible. This time I feel like I'm killing it, dog. Murdering. Got you, Dragonair. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. I'm back? No way. I thought we were in turnabout mode. I'd like to resume. What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Oh!
Is something wrong, Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes.
I'm eating chips. This is good content. Yo, who's this? Who's this person? Who's this fucking clown? Yo, who's this rejected Sword and Shield character, Doug? This is the 9th gym leader. He didn't even talk. Dog. Who? Ah, it's you. Damn now. What the fuck is this dude? This dude do kind of look like Trump. Ed and Al's dad got a tan. Yeah, it's Hohenheim. It's fucking old ass Hohenheim. This is glazed Hohenheim. This is when he went to Tampa for vacation. Oh, sorry I'm late, OG. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, OG. How you been? Swim much these days? Oh, hello. No, I've been so busy. OG? Busy smizzy, OG. Yo, wait, this guy's cool cat. He's a cool cat. Busy smizzy, OG. My boy, you have to make time to relax.
Yes, indeed.
OG? Seems to be anything for the judge. Hey, I mean, you are called the Shnack guy for many reasons, Mopo. Of course, because you be the most lovable Shnack of a man, and you really... Aw. Thank you. Afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but... Who are you? So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks. So sorry about our little Worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly, it'd be fucking groovy as hell. Little Worthy?
Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police?
Chief of police?
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Fuck the 12. That's me, baby. Name's gone. Diamond gone. Pleased to meet you, everybody. Please, I'm sure. Please. Bring it all in, baby.
So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over, like 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it?
Well, it's Worthy here. Look at that poor fellow over there. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. He left it at my house last night for our play date. We were playing Sorry. I lost. I pick green whenever I play Sorry. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime scene occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing a muffler. But to think that was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On Lil Worthy's car, no less. Baby. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
What's this?
It's what you call a switchblade knife, son. Quite perplexing, this. I like chips. Chief. That ain't it. Haha. Dab. What kind of outfit? What kind of fit you rocking, son?
Mr.
Edgeworth! How can they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job?
Little Worthy. No, now wait a minute, Worthy. I like this guy.
I have no desire to hear your excuses.
I'm telling you to wait, motherfucker. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature right there is, who does that say? It rhymes with smiles, Edgeworth. But I don't see a smile on your face, son. I just see your name on this paper. I'm tough.
That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had...
You heard your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. I've gotten many. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology of some sort.
What? Are you serious?
Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. It's the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss of words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence. But, I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
Yes?
Just to be sure. We're friends, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'd like to take a look at this blade. The blade of... I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not.
Oh, Your Honor! Could you open it for me, Could you open it up for me? I wonder.
Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
You know, if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point at people anymore. That's like my thing. It's a logo. Come on, just hurry up and open it.
Ooh, the game's playing for Racky Chip.
Fuck you, game. There's a small tag on this knife. It seems to say SL92. What does that mean? Well, I've heard something similar. DL6. Of DL6 incident fame. But it's strange. Huh? What is? I'm not certain, but I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letters like this, or letters that look like this a lot. I don't know. Somehow. Don't scare me like that! I'm the one who's scared! Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. How is this person supposed to play Marth now? And this dark red stain. Blood? I thought we had a different blade. Found the scene of the crime wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Small tag attached.
This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but I ask you to testify. Could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between the prosecutors and the police? And this knife?
Sure thing, not a problem. Not even a little one, really. As soon as the chief was introduced, I noticed something, but I won't say. What, that his beard looks like a bunch of knives? Or the giant cross? Is he the guy? Is he the villain? He's the villain. He's the villain. Not playing. Sure thing, not a problem. Not a problem. Not even a little one, really. It's Meliodas' blade. Dog! The first season of that show was lit. I hated the second season, dog. This knife is a very special cat, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. But we weren't in any... I feel like his voice is a little more gruff. We weren't in any shape to do any investigation. A detective was killed in the police department. See? What a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, huh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
There was a murder at the police department? A detective? That's a little hush-hush information, G. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
This is getting wild.
Order, order, fucking order! Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anybody, okay? I think we understand the police department situation.
That was a lot right there.
Well, Mr. Wright?
2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places? The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise... Holy fuck, I'm coughing. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Let's get it, baby. Excuse me. Special? Alright. I just stop munching and start focusing.
Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else.
Might that special thing be, this little tag?
Oh, sorry, Righto, but I can't say that now. Not that. We've established that the knife in Goodman's case was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler.
Ain't the press there in the room? It's an inside job. I love the way he plays his hair. I like that animation a lot. This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that go on in the department I can't explain. It's, delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto. Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine the knife while we can, Righto. Righto. Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. Are they? I should try presenting the piece of evidence that's had me stumbled all this time. So, how are things down at the department? What piece of evidence had a stump? I'm gonna read that back, actually. Yeah, he does. I like him a lot. This knife was found at the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that go on in the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto. Maybe there's something about this knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine the knife while we can, Righto. Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that's had me stumped all this time. So, how are things down at the apartment? Would it be the shoe? I mean, it was in the car, but we already established that. There's a small tag on the knife. It says SL92. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure, but it reminds me of similar code. Blue Manager ascot, obviously. That does have me stumped right now, but... anything other than the knife you haven't used yet? I mean, there's a lot of stuff that haven't been used yet. There's that one. There's that one. There's the stub. The Blue Badger. The autopsy. The note. Wait a second! Wait, what's the numbers on there? So 92. Nah, damn it. We have full bars. That's pretty cool. I'm down with that. I think it's the note. Doesn't prove anything. It doesn't have any knowledge that we have right now. I think it could be the note. Let's convert. Let's discuss, chat. Let's discuss. I think it's the Blue Badger panel. -12. Have Goodman's name on it? It does. It does indeed. The muffler. What does the knife tag say? Implying it came from his office. Yes. It just says SL92. It's a case. Which means that they had it. Which I think implies that that's the case number of this case, or that was evidence in a different case that was used for the murder. I'm gonna present this. Objection! I did it right. Wait a second, Mopo's got a fucking huge brain. I'm getting like chips stuck in my throat. Ah, at last, an honest-to-goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean?
No, an honest-to-goodness, what do you mean from Aji? Oh, this is great! Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92.
And this is important. Why?
Well, I was getting that. Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim.
What's this? 6 minus 7s, 12 divided by 2?
Your Honor, you're an idiot. It's upside down. The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn around, and what do you get?
Ah!
More numbers! And what do those numbers mean?
Does anyone have a calculator? I don't know. 2 divided by 20.
It's the name on the knife! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
SL9. That's the same thing that's written on the knife's tag.
I saw the memo.
Order, order. Well, Chief.
Ah, well. I guess this cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto. I win? What game is this guy playing?
This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department.
I knew it! This guy's awesome. It's found in the exhaust pipe of Edgewood's car. I forgot I have to read this shit. I forgot that was like the whole point of these streams. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. I'm gonna go. I'll be like back for 2 seconds. I'm just gonna go get a sip of water real quick. Just a sip. We're back to game. Dude, I could be gaming. Something happened to the police department too, huh? Please get a cup of water. I did have a cup of water, but all right, whatever.
You got a good look in your eyes there, right, oh my boy? Sharp, hungry.
These streams, I might. I do drink a lot of water.
So, something did happen, and why wasn't I informed? Well, weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy, what with Lana's case and all.
Well, what happened? What happened to the police department that day?
A detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess.
It's not what you say about someone dying. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department?
That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Oji? I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect.
Oh, fuck, wrong voice.
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
Just arrested? That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you can help, righto?
I suppose I could help. If you help me by giving me data on your case.
Oh, good one. Hey, this kid's a funny. I like this guy. He's sharp. He's got moxie. You ever want to join the mafia? The what? Never mind. Okay, here's the deal.
I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Alright, chat, what should we ask? This was the police department when the victim died. I guess that's the only thing we don't know. Because this was the knife, and this was the found. So when the victim died. So, when did the murder at the police department occur?
Now that's a sharp question, righto. Very sharp. Well, my boy, you're gonna love this. You love when people die, right? It really just...
This guy's fucking weird. I know, right?
Yeah, dying's great. Anyway. The time of the crime, get this, was 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
How can you say there's no connection?
How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything I please, righto? You understand. Try to understand, righto.
Well, if you can prove there's a connection,
then more power to you.
maybe there is something that ties the two murders together. Whatever it is, I better find it and get to the bottom of this. Two detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor's office and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And that knife, what was it doing there? I better check this knife out. Check this knife out. But we already did check the knife out. Whooshing. 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 I'll go through all this bullshit again. So this knife was stolen. Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice. Good show, Little Worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. It was stolen on the day of the murder, but it was also in the pipe of Edward's car. Blood on the knife? I didn't even see that was an option. Was that an option? Nah, I thought that wasn't an option. There's a stain here. Nope, it's just this stuff. Yeah, it's literally just the tag. I figured. There isn't a connection here. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to investigate. Something happened in the police department too, huh? You gotta look at your eyes there, right on my boy, sharp hungry. So, whatever. Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand you were busy, but with Lana's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? Was killed? What a mess. On the same day that the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, Oh, detective was killed at the police department. Ah, it's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Edgy? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested. That was quick. But there isn't a lot of... There's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. Whatever. Okay, this gives one sharp. Okay, here's the deal. We can ask another one? Well, fuck it. I'll just keep doing this shit. What the fuck? The evidence room? Wait a second. I've heard of that. The evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? The knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. So they died in the evidence room. There's a connection between the two cases. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. Oh shit. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. So do I present something? Wait, what the fuck did I just miss? Yeah, I mean, I guess we can just ask him one more question. We're feeling frisky. I'm so confused. But there's just a chance of that happening. We already did that. Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident. I'll ask one question. Okay, bro. One question. We get all the questions we want. We'll just refresh. How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we in the force call a stabbing with a knife. A knife? It's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. That's the spirit. We're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. There were more... Okay. One question. Yeah, I don't know what's the connecting thing here. I'm kind of at a loss. Let me press that one thing, right? You don't say thanks for nothing, bro. Really? Yo, what's up, bro? What's up? Surprising. Wait, what was the one where, like, there was, like, a big pop-off? Yeah, the evidence room shit. What was the evidence room shit? The victim was found. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? Wait a second, I've heard of that. Yeah, why is that important? There's the connection between the two cases. Oh, do we just present the knife right there? It's from the evidence room. Right, chat? Did we do that? I need help. No, I'm kidding. The knife came from the evidence room, didn't it? So, thus, this is the connection. Because the murder happened in the evidence room. No. But if the deaths happen at the same time... I'm so confused. Did I do this one at the police department? Which one did I do? Here, wait, I'm checking the playback. Never mind, this is dying. Wow. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Which one did I present in the last statement or like the second to last or whatever? What about the autopsy report? One knife wound died within the hour and a half of 4 p.m. I don't think that's applicable here. That one was found. Yeah, I don't think that's part of, I think it's the knife. I mean, he just said like this is our evidence. What about the other knife? This was found on Edgeworth's car. No, that doesn't work. All right. This man just fucking wait a second. We mixed up. On the same day that the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed by the police department. I feel like this is the shit. Just arrested. That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. How the victim was killed. How was the victim killed? How he was killed, not his part. It was what we in the stabbing with a knife. A knife, that's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. That's the spirit. We're cooking now. No, we're not. This fucking dish is still cold. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. It seems like I'm going to have to press this a little bit harder. Oh, fuck. No, wait. Was that the right question? No, evidence room. It was the place. The place is the right one. Me big thinker, man. It was where? Where was the big question? The evidence room. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found. Whatever. Evidence room. Wait a second. I've heard of that. The evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? The knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. There's a connection between the two cases. And fucking what? What do you mean, dog? So he's right now, Mr. Wright, the Phoenix variant, is saying the chief police again because we're trying to connect the police department's case with our case. However, they're saying right here, there's a connection between the two cases. The evidence room. It's the evidence room. And but shouldn't the evidence that does it? Found the scene of the car. This fucking this is what links it. The knife itself proves that it links the case. Because if this was the murder weapon and it was found at the scene of the crime, that should link it. Am I just using that in the wrong spot? I'm going to present it again, and if not, I'll just load. He can't himself. What about the pictures that have been used? Because those pictures have locations. I don't think they prove necessarily that like these cases are linked. We're trying to prove that they're linked. No, that's not it. What the fuck? Why would the game be like, yes, the knife, this is it, the evidence room, just for it to not work? That's so bizarre. The two first to present it at the right moment, like an actual lawyer for once. Damn! No need to be rude. No, because you need to correlate. Not the right moment. But he just said the correlation. My man's Phoenix just said, oh, the murder weapon that was used in the evidence room was found in the muffler of the car. That's That's the connection. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, JT. That could work. Yeah, this is whack. This one's whack. This one's acting up, dog. Oh, wait. We don't even have the photo. That fucking son of a bitch. She took it. That's crazy. She took the fucking photo. She took the whole photograph. Could be the phone? I'm so confused. Do the one with the guilty person then. With the guilty person. What you mean, dog? How we gonna solve this? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This is whack. This is really whack. We linked it. So this man's telling me that yeah, mate, I think it's the phone, right? The muffler shit. Nope. I mean, I could do the other knife. I don't think so, because that was just found in his car. What's his name's car? Edgeworth's. This is over my head if not. Yeah, I am twisted right now. I am befuddled. I am beside myself, in front of myself, and behind myself with this shit. This is by far the most, like, whack shit ever. Because the answer's already there! This just proves Miles is there. I mean, I doubt that it's the knife. I mean, it could be. It's gone though. Yeah, we can't use that one photo. This is the only one we have. So the one with the muffler is gone. I don't know why that's not there. I think the parking stub just kind of shows that Edgeworth was, he parked his car at 512. I really thought it was the switchblade. Why the fuck? I'm so confused. Time of both murders. It would just prove that like Edgeworth parked his car. It's a time only. It's about, yeah, we have established that they're at the same time. I feel like this is also good enough, bro. It should be good enough. 221. What about the shoe? We use the shoe a lot. I mean, we could just go through every possible. What's the name of this case? The bonus case or some shit. That was a bad day for the department. This is a bad day for me. The knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Is this the statement? No. Okay. Rise from the ashes. Your Honor, I'm an idiot. Your Honor, my IQ, it's leaving. No. No. Yeah, we're rising from the ashes, all right, like a fucking dingbat. Who was the guy? Time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence. No, it's not. You whore. Shut up. Because the chief hockey, yeah, she's a fucking pussy. I fucking hate this guy. Nah, he's alright. He's cool, dude. But he's also a bitch, and I hate him. but he also a bitch and I hate him, dog. Look at her fucking face. Look at her mitt. Her disgusting mitt. Dog, I am stumped. I might Google. I might be brazy. Or the trophy. I mean, I feel like it has to be like the. I don't know. I'm leaning towards the phone, or the blade. I mean, I just find it weird that they were like, "This is the key." The fucking blade doesn't work on anything. It's not intuitive. No, you can just tell me at this point. I'm fine being spoiled because I am fucking stumped. Let me know what it is, baby. Send it. The ID card? Shut the fuck up. Why? Why? What is this? Woo. This is the best part. A name and ID are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID 584210889. What the hell is that? Oh, we already did this shit. Wait, I thought you said the ID card. You lied? ID card. The numbers on the ID card. Chief, the defense position is simply this. The connection between these two cases have already been proven. Have I not pressed this part yet? Am I an idiot? Am I going insane? You don't say. Well, out with it, Wright. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. Have I not pressed the last statement? I forgot to press the last fucking statement. I asked earlier if you pressed the... I thought I did! I thought I did! Damn. My man's flawed. Then I found that the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number of the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department. It's real loopy hours. Nah, I just forgot. It's whatever. Happens, dog. Was killed in the very same evidence room. Indeed. To be fair, it's been 3 hours.
There do seem to be many connections for it to be a coincidence.
To be fair, too, none of us noticed that I missed it.
You two make a good pair. I took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, that's gay.
I can totally picture him saying some shit like that. It's where this totally, like, trying to, like, be all, like, heteronormative and shit.
I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet, and all.
Can we get the information unofficially?
Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all.
What, really?
Who would have guessed? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay?
If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Oh, well. I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that.
Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is, it's like 32 something, right? 58, no, I was wrong. 584-2189.
Well, that's quite long.
And we have to remember these.
It drives me nuts. 82, I can't do that.
You didn't even get the first number right. I didn't either, to be fair.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID number of the victim at the police department, 5842189. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think.
Meaning?
The void. It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean?
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID numbers of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you about?
Witness.
What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
Yeah, you would know what the fuck that looks like, stupid judge. No, I just got confused. And this is news. Damn. Edgeworth is a fucking sniper tonight.
Huh?
Just come out with it. Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do. I'm kidding. To the police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I am embarrassed that I forgot to fucking press the last statement. I'm still thinking about that. Like, I have never once done that in a case yet. That's crazy. That's crazy. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time? Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh, is it yours?
No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney. Remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, Righto. Personnel IDs are top secret.
Detective Goodman ID number is 584-2189. A Raspberry for that one. Gotta need a sensor for that one.
And? This means what exactly?
Huh?
Wait. That ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. I forgot.
You didn't even get the first number right. Again! The number the chief of police gave us was 584-2189.
Okay.
And the number on this card is 584-2189.
And? The same!
Wait a second. Right. What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that?
Oh, sharp as attack, Righto. Sharp as attack. But wait. Detective Goodman is our victim. No, he's my victim. No, he's my victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yet, a detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room. At the exact same time. I have not. Why'd you face palms today? I thought it was funny.
That's impossible. So what we're saying is the same person was killed at the same time? And in completely different locations.
This is wild. This is wild. This is wild.
Order! 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 Chief, what does this mean?
At the judge.
No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine. But I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me?
The oversight, the grave error,
Mr. Edgeworth. They're yours. What? How dare. We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins?
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth up anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief. Sir, I got your report, sir.
You don't mean him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem...
This is the fucking most wild stream yet. This is the most wild shit yet. This is fucking... Alright, it was 2001. It was a different era. It was a different era, okay? I'm gonna leave it at that.
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
You can't just say that. She's fucking wild.
But, sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then
His eyes are scary. I love how he pauses like that.
No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy? What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law?
I was wondering the same thing. Well, Mr. Wright... Huh? Oh, well, it's,
Rule number 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in the court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Righto over there. Good job, Righto, my boy.
Huh? I was just doing my job.
No. No!
Yes. Like, bro, that shit out of pocket. That's crazy. She just came in guns a-blazing.
It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a rough time, Worthy, with all those rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth! Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened, if it's the last thing I do. You better get results this time. Really. You have my profound apologies, sir.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error in this series in this history of this court. I will grant one further day as this prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. There's some another lunch. To be continued. All right, babies. My beautiful babies. My beautiful babies. Boo, boo, boo. Scooby-Dooby-Poo. Shlooby-boo-boo-boo.
That is going to wrap up our stream. Our stream, baby. Our stream. Fucking epic. Fucking stream's over. Fucking stream's over. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done here. We're done here. Game's over. We're done. Never stream that game ever again. Game sucks. Now I'm playing. But, yeah, I'm going to stream tomorrow night too. Because why the fuck not, baby? Is Trippy Trainer live? The homie Trippy is live? No way. You're so loud. You're so loud, man. You're so loud. All right. We're going to go raid Trippy Trainer stream. He's a great dude. Hopefully he's not ending soon.
And then that way we can give you access to the remainder of the
Oh, he is streaming still. Okay, cool. But yeah, that was a fun stream. A lot of weird stuff. I think this case is very entertaining, but a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit I'm not a fan of. Anyway, I had fun getting back into things. It was nice. It was a good time. We're gonna raid my boy, Trippy Trainer. He's a fucking huge homie. This man's energy is insatiable. I think you guys would like him. Links right here. Hashtag Shnack raid. You already know the vibes. You already know the vibes. Hashtag Shnack raid. Stay scrumptious. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I think I'm doing a commission stream tomorrow, so we'll be doing pixel art. And then I'm not going to be streaming for the rest of this week because I have vacation to go on. But I'll be back on Monday, and then Wednesday I'll be streaming from a different location. Have yourselves a good one. Stay scrumptious. Take care. I love y'all. And of course, above all else, have a great summer.